Howdy folks, and welcome back to XCOM2 with the mighty Jingles and Circumflexers and Quickie Baby and Rita Gamer and Ike. It's a veritable cornucopia of YouTube and Twitch TV goodness here in XCOM2. We're going to carry on from where we left off, and when we last left our band of intrepid heroes, we just discovered the news that Advent had just initiated something known as the Avatar Project. What the hell is the Avatar Project? No idea. None whatsoever. All we know for sure is that if Advent complete the project, it's going to be seriously bad news for life on Earth. And, well, we live here, so we should probably do something about that. The good news is that you can disrupt the progress and even reset the progress of the Avatar project by conducting raids on Advent black sites. The bad news, because there's always bad news, and it wouldn't be much of a game if there wasn't, is that, well, first you have to find these Advent black sites. You have the location of a couple of the first ones, but beyond that you have no clue where the rest of them are, and even if you did know exactly where they all were, you haven't yet made contact with the resistance in the areas in which those sites are located, so you wouldn't be able to do anything about it, even if you did know where they all were. So, we've got a bit of a mountain to climb. Best knuckle down and get on with it. That red bar at the top of the screen is the Avatar Project progress meter. When that fills up, we're in serious trouble. At the moment, however, I'm in no rush to go after it. There's plenty of time, and even if I did want to go after it, I only have one mission lead on an Advent black site, and I'm really in no condition to do it anyway. My troops are terrible. Well, I'm awesome, but the rest of my troops are terrible. Our equipment sucks. We just don't have the resources, so I'm going to concentrate on recruiting scientists, putting them to work researching new weapons, gathering resources and leads on new Advent facilities, and to do that I'm going to have to expand into new territories.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Well, that's a bit of a bummer.
Regional contact.
Oh, a mission just popped up.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
Supply raid in East Asia. Well, I need the supplies, so we may as well go ahead and do it. Still restricted to a squad of 4, however. At the moment, by default, we've got Circon, Ike, Quickie Baby, and Rita. But where's the mighty Jingles? Maybe there's something we can do about that. Actually, yes, there is. One of the facilities that I've just finished building, the Guerrilla Tactics School, allows various different upgrades to your squad. Early on, you're not going to have access to most of the upgrades. Your troops need to reach a certain rank in order to unlock them, but the one that you definitely want to pick before everything else is squad size 1, because that allows you to take 5 troops onto missions instead of just 4. And while your weapons and equipment are terrible early on, that means 5 frag grenades instead of just 4. So squad size 1 upgrade it is. Now let's see how it looks. And there you go, that's a proper squad. Jingles, Circon, Ike, Quickie Baby, and Rita. Let's do this thing. I must admit, they look a lot more confident than I feel. Anyway, let's do it. What's the worst that could happen?
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace ready to deploy.
Right, we've got boots on the ground. We haven't yet made contact with any of the Advent forces, although we have spotted a patrol, but we're still in stealth, so need to take care of that patrol as quickly as possible before we run into any more trouble. Trying to move Circon up to the high ground. It's always a good idea to move your sharpshooters to high ground because they get an aim bonus when they're on higher elevation than their target. Everybody else, I'm going to move them up, put them on Overwatch, and I really don't want to bump into another patrol at the moment, because the second I start shooting, everybody who's in visual range is going to start taking an interest in my well-being. Ike. Where to move him? That'll do. And he hasn't spotted anything else. So Ike on Overwatch as well. I want to get... Oh, and they're coming this way. Looks like a stun lancer and a viper. The vipers are pretty nasty, particularly early on. They have an ability where basically they shoot their tongue out, grab you and drag you in, and then they wrap you up in their coils and you're completely immobilized for the duration. Now, I wanted to put Circon on the high ground there, but he's going to trigger the detection if I do that. I always do like to start off with Zircon because he usually kills whatever he shoots at. That's going to have to do. We'll put him on pistol overwatch. So they're coming around the other side of this raised terrain feature. So rather than chase them around it, I'll set up and grab them as they come around this side. Oh great, a turret. Haywire Protocol will shut it down for 2 turns. If it works. If it doesn't work, the turret actually gets buffed.
Recibido.
Move Rita up. That turret's going to be a problem. Put her on overwatch. Quickie baby. No, Ike. What can we do with him? There's 2 of them in the turret.
Overwatch. Moving to position.
Looks like I'm going to take the turret out first. Actually, you know, that's not a great idea because Quickie Baby can shut that turret down. He's an electronic warfare specialist. He can, assuming his hack attempt is successful, he can just completely take that turret out of the fight for 2 turns. I really should concentrate on the patrol, but I'm going to go for it. With everybody on Overwatch, as soon as I hack this turret, assuming it's successful, that patrol will react, and I should get Overwatch shots on them. Unfortunately, my weapons aren't very good. Okay. Oh, sweet. 100% chance of temporarily disabling the turret. 66% chance of taking control. Nope. Oh well, it's shut down. I don't want to push my luck. Now, I can't remember if that triggers combat or not. It doesn't really matter if it does, because I've got everybody on Overwatch. It does not trigger combat. Ah. That's actually a bit of a waste. Because I can't combat Haywire Protocol the turret again. So that's basically a turn wasted. Where the hell did the patrol go? It's around the other side of that terrain elevation feature. However, if I can't see them, they shouldn't enter combat if I start shooting this turret up. So I did screw that up. I'm not going to make any bones about it. That was a really, really sloppy attack. But it's actually worked out in my favour. Because it means I can take this turret down without having to worry about the patrol at the same time. So, got lucky. What am I talking about? No, I totally intended... yeah, this was my plan all along. Jingles, get up there. And launch a grenade. Ah, his grenade launcher doesn't have the range. Damn it. Alright, just go on Overwatch in case that patrol comes around the corner. Ike, take a shot. Nice. Took it out. Good stuff. And nobody else alerted to our presence. Of course, we're not in stealth anymore. So the second that patrol comes around the corner, they're going to see us. But Zircon's on Overwatch. They're a little close, however. Yep. The sniper rifle does not do well at close range. And the shotgun does not do well at long range. Ah, bollocks. Right, Zircon could be in serious trouble here. Where's he going? Oh. That was kind of unexpected. Is that it? Oh no, another patrol. Okay, shit just got real, yo. I promise never to talk like that again. Right, Zircon. Frag grenade. He's too close for the rifle. Or I could pull him back and take a shot, but yeah, there. It doesn't give him any cover from these two, but it gives him some cover from the other patrol. And he can still fire his pistol. Or throw a frag grenade. Yeah, I think throw a frag. Can I get both? Don't think I can. Alright, we'll take out the stun lancer. He's the more immediate threat. That'll do. And it may kill him if I get a good damage roll. No. Grenades do 3 to 4 damage. Frag grenades at least. Obviously plasma grenades do a lot more, but 3 to 4 damage does 3. Typical. However, it set the terrain on fire next to him. and that may set him on fire. But I can't afford to rely on that, so instead I'm going to use Quickie Baby's combat protocol. Now, this would do double damage if he was a mechanical target, but there are no mechanical targets, and I need that guy dead because he's far too close to Circon, and he's a melee attacker. So, combat protocol from a Mark 1 gremlin, before you upgrade them, will always do 2 damage. Doesn't matter what the armor of your target is, it's going to do 2 damage. So that's a guaranteed kill on the Stun Lancer. Now, second patrol to take care of. Rita has a shotgun, and no, the frag grenade just doesn't have the range. She can't throw it far enough. I'll put her on Overwatch instead. Jingles. Need to move him up to some place where his grenade launcher will have the range, and he's also going to have some concealment. That will do. Let's see what we can do with a frag grenade. I can hit that guy. And I can hit that guy, but the other Lancer in that second patrol isn't going to be in the blast radius. Screw it. It might put this guy on low enough health. 3 damage. 3 to 4 possible damage. Always does 3. Well, it's hurt him. And it's also removed some of his concealment. Ike? Oh, he does. Oh, once again, he's got 4 health remaining. 3 to 4 possible damage. So it does 3. And now it's their turn. Oh, this has ended up being a bit sloppy. I could have really done this better. This is one of the other abilities of the Viper. That's nasty. He basically spits poison. So I've now got True Troops poisoned. However, the second guy is moving into Rita's Overwatch, and she takes him out with a shotgun at long range. Unfortunately, she's poisoned. And with my current level of technology, there is nothing I can do about that. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Ike's hit, poisoned, and stunned. So this could be better. And there's the poison damage. I just have to hope it wears off. Or finish the mission before they die. So, yeah. Anyway, my turn. Circon's got a much better chance of hitting with his pistol. Gonna go for the Viper. Oh, hit it. 3 damage. Bit of a weird camera angle there. Quickie Baby. Got another combat protocol. It's 2 guaranteed damage on the Viper. 2 guaranteed damage on the Stun Lancer, but the Stun Lancer has armor. Still, it's not a lot of damage. Get a bit closer. What's my chances now of shooting up? Oh, wait, grenade. Yes. Remember, 3 to 4 average damage. He has 4 health. It's typical, isn't it? Oh, great. Right, Rita. Carve this guy's face off. There you go. Also, get out of that poison cloud. That would be a good idea. Jingles? Yeah, screw it. Frag out. It's a guaranteed kill. It'll get us out of combat, and I'll be able to do something about the wounded. Oh, now it does 4 damage. I swear it does it just to piss me off. Right, Ike, get your ass out of there. Jeez, he's very low on health. Rita's not that much better. Well, that could have been substantially worse. It could have been a hell of a lot better, but it could have been a lot worse. Jingles, why have you used all your grenades so early? Well, this is a supply raid mission, and you have to try to avoid damaging the goods, because we're here to basically steal them. So you don't really want to be using explosive weapons once you actually get into the supply base itself. So I'm using all the grenades when we're out here in the open. I'm not going to blow up anything that I might want to take back with me. Right, yeah, things are not looking very good. with two of my troops poisoned, I've basically got two options. So I can't do anything about the poison because I don't have the technology or the medkits to... Well, I don't even have medkits, so I can't even heal the damage that they're taking. So I can either wait and hope the poison wears off, which is far from guaranteed, or I can complete this mission before they both die. I think we're going to have to go for option B. Oh, great. And... damn it. Trying to navigate Jingles so he doesn't also walk through the poison cloud. Actually, speaking of poison, this was the mission where I learned the hard way. Watch this. That if you move somebody past or next to somebody who is poisoned, if you basically end the turn next to somebody who's poisoned, you get poisoned as well. So that would have been nice to know. Before I moved Jingles up next to Ike. Oh, God, great. So now Jingles is poisoned, Rita's poisoned, Ike is poisoned, Ike's down to 2 health. Please let me find some enemies. I need to kill some people before my entire squad dies. And I've got 2 turns to do it. There can't be that many more aliens here. It's only a supply raid mission. Get Rita on the corner. Put her on Overwatch. 2 shots left and a shotgun. Should be enough. Jingles, get your poisoned ass up there. And Ike, you... How dare you poison Jingles? Don't you know who I am? I've sent men to the salt mines for less. Right. Ah. Right, okay. There they are. A trooper and an elite officer. Rita on Overwatch, but it's a shotgun. And she misses. Jingles not on Overwatch. But Circon is. Come on, sharpshooter, you've got to be shitting me. Oh no. I got nothing. You're gonna get a good kicking.
This looks a little ugly.
Ike's he's on 1 health and he's still poisoned. Rita's lost another health point. And Jingles is also poisoned. Oh, fantastic. This is it. I have to kill these 2 now, otherwise Ike is dead. Circon, don't fuck it up again. Better. Oh, and he's dropped some loot. Circon's rifle is now out of ammo, but it doesn't matter because I have to kill this officer right now. Otherwise Ike dies. Quickie baby. Let's get him closer. Give him a better chance of hitting with the assault rifle. That is still a terrible chance of hitting. Screw it. Combat protocol. He's got 1 shot of this left. It's 2 guaranteed damage. That'll leave him on 4 health. I'm not even sure I've got any grenades left. But you know the grenade would only do 3 damage anyway. Oh. Rita. No, Rita's in range. She can hack his face off with her sword. That'll do. Yes! We've done it. Now, were they the last ones? Is Ike gonna live? Or are there more aliens?
All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Woohoo! Rating excellent. Are you shitting me? That was terrible. That was well, nobody died, I suppose. So, well, you know, close enough for government work. But excellent, I don't think so. I really need to step up my game. Either that or just, you know, research lots and lots of new technologies and compensate for my ineptitude with superior firepower. Yeah, I think we're going to go for option B. Here they come, the Walking Dead. Oh, but Rita got a promotion, so she's now a sergeant. We're going to go for Shadow Step. This means that Rita, when she moves, she does not trigger Overwatch or reaction fire, so she can move right through enemy troop zones of control without taking any damage. So, very, very useful for a ranger who specialises in melee combat. Well, anyway, after that utter disaster of a mission, I'm heading back to the Guerrilla Tactics School, and I'm picking up wet work. It's an extra 25% experience gained from kills, which is obviously going to get the troops promoted faster, get them access to better skills faster. Again, this is the kind of thing that you should be training from the Guerrilla Tactics School as early on as possible. Now, we've got some weapon upgrades that we picked up. Oh, and a promotion. Circon's a sergeant. I must have missed that. Right, we give him lightning hands. This allows him to take a pistol shot for free at the start of every round without costing any actions. We've also picked up some weapon upgrades. What do we got? Repeater, laser sight, or a hair trigger? No, I'm not going to use any of those on Circon. Let's sort out Jingles' weapon upgrade. Actually, no, we'll promote him first. Demolition or suppression? Demolition destroys cover. Suppression pins them down and triggers reaction shots against them if they try to move from the suppressive fire. Yeah, I like the sound of that. That's what we're going to go for. And now, about those weapon upgrades. What did we have? Advanced repeater. 10% chance of an instant kill if he hits a target. And it looks absolutely badass as well. So, yeah, I think we're going to go for the advanced repeater. That'll do. Very nice. Anyway, before that supply raid mission popped up, I was trying to expand operations to the Indian subcontinent. I've already reached the limit of my resistance contacts, but we've managed to set up contact with the resistance in India. So, let's go and say hello to the Kutharapalis. Now this is good news, because at the end of the month, the amount of supplies that I'm going to have access to is going to increase
Regional contacts located.
because I've made contact with a new territory. And it's also opened up Eastern Europe and New Indonesia. So, I can't actually do anything about it at the moment because I've reached the limit of my resistance contacts. In order to be able to actually expand to those new territories, I'm going to have to upgrade my resistance communications network. For the moment, let's have a look at the black market.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
These
Ooh,
magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extremely high velocity.
oh yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. I no longer have shit guns. Well, I do. They're just not as shit as the ones that you start off with. So, mag rifle, shard gun, which is a magnetic shotgun, mag pistol, all kinds of new stuff. So I get the shard gun, the mag pistol for my sniper, and the magnetic rifle. And that's now made the Stun Lancer Autopsy instant, so we may as well go ahead and do that.
The Stun Lancer was apparently outfitted with the intention of serving as a civilian peacekeeping unit within the city centers. Although they are equipped with weapons capable of administering non-lethal blows, recent reports indicate an increasingly aggressive stance taken by these units.
Alrighty then.
Although Advent clearly intended for these units to be their means
Oh,
of dealing with
actually that's really good news. The Stun Lancer Autopsy has unlocked the Arc Blade, which is a melee weapon upgrade for Rita. And it now allows me to research Gorse weapons, which is basically a sniper rifle upgrade. Unfortunately, the magnetic weapons don't include the sniper rifle upgrade, so I'm going to get that researched, and hopefully Circon will stop being spectacularly shit. However, before we start getting too excited and pleased with ourselves, it gives you access to these new magnetic weapons. It doesn't actually give you the magnetic weapons. First you have to build them, and for that you need a proving ground. And I haven't built a proving ground yet, so I've got some work to do. On the bright side, the Gorse weapon research came along very, very nicely, so that's now unlocked the ability, once I've built the proving ground, of giving Circon a magnetic sniper rifle and giving Jingles a magnetic assault cannon.
Power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
Yeah, I'm about reaching the limit of what I can do with my current level of resources. I have no more resistance contacts, and I've run out of power, so I can't expand it in new areas, and I'm going to need to build... Oh, hang on a minute, an exposed power coil. Ooh. Okay, I can clear this, and whatever facilities I construct here will not require any power, so fantastic. I have a spare engineer. we're going to get that done. And then while all of that's going on, another critical mission pops up. New guerrilla targets acquired. So we have a moderate one in East Asia, which is going to reward me with 145 supplies and will stop a minor breakthrough on the Avatar project. An easy one, which is going to give me a trooper and will prevent Advent from launching a UFO to track my ship down. And a moderate difficulty one in the new Arctic, which is going to give me an engineer, which I really need, and prevent Advent from gaining vigilance for the rest of this month. And that's going to increase the detection radius of all of Advent's troops, and that would be a very, very bad thing. So this is a no-brainer. We're going to the Arctic. Hope you packed your woolen underwear. Now, we haven't been completely idle since the last mission. We've been doing our homework, we've been stockpiling our resources, and we've built the proving ground so we can actually start constructing some of the new technologies that we've researched. As well as that, the guys who were injured on the previous mission have now recovered, so we don't have to go in this mission with the B team. Jingles, get your ass back in there. We'll sort out everybody's equipment in a moment. For now, we seem to be missing Ike. Where's the King of Norway? You, sling your hook. Ike, stop malingering at the back there. I know you're frightened, but what's the worst that could happen, Ike? Okay, you came within a hair's breadth of dying on the last mission, but I'm sure everything will be fine this time. However, I mentioned the proving ground, and here it is. And I have enough resources that, well, I can't build all of the new weapons. I can certainly build some of them, so I'm going to have to choose carefully. So, that's one Gauss sniper rifle for Circon. The mag cannon for Jingles? No. The shard gun is the magnetic version of the shotgun. The mag pistol is the sniper's sidearm. I'm going to go with a magnetic rifle, which is the mag version of the assault rifle. But Jingles, what about Rita and Ike? They use shotguns. Well, yes, Rangers do use shotguns alongside their melee weapons, but they don't have to. I can equip them with mag rifles as well. Hurrah! Yes, though it be madness, there be a method to it. So, these new weapons, they not only do more damage, they're also more accurate than the starter weapons. And I also have a couple of weapon upgrades. Oh well, one weapon upgrade. Bonus action chance with a hair trigger. We're going to give that to Ike. It might stop his complaining. There you go, Ike. Never say I don't do anything for you. Right, they're all as pretty much tooled up as I can afford to make them. We're ready to kick ass and chew some bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
I really hope nothing goes wrong with this mission.
A terminal connected to the Advent network through one of their facilities in this area was left exposed by a Resistance hacker during a previous intrusion attempt. We think it may be possible to recover data critical to the aliens' latest operation and stop their progress, but we'll have to move fast. Advent is already working to close the connection. Remove enemy forces from the area, lock it down, and recover that data.
Alright boys and girl, let's do this. And everybody try to remember where we parked. Right, so we have to hack a terminal. We start in stealth. In fact, the only time you don't start in stealth is when you're on a retaliation strike mission, so... you may notice that I've been messing around with the...
Extremely well-equipped mechanized combat unit. We'll need to look for
Hello.
vulnerabilities if we're going to take that thing out.
That's new.
Got it covered.
Yes, you may notice I've been messing around with the voices.
On the move.
So, I've tried an American English accent for Rita, but I don't know, it's... I mean, there is no Portuguese voice, and Spanish is the closest we can get, and I've kind of gotten used to Rita having a Spanish accent, so I may end up switching it back. But for now, I'm going to get everybody set up for this ambush. Now, that's a mechanical enemy. That's the first time we've encountered one of those. And we've got Quickie Baby. And he's a specialist. And in fact, he's an electronic warfare specialist. So we could attempt to hack it and shut it down with Haywire Protocol. Or our combat protocol does double damage against purely mechanical enemies. So we've got a couple of options as far as that mechanical unit is concerned. Also, there's a security tower next to it. Now, we only have the Mark 1 version of the Gremlin drone, so our hacking stat isn't particularly good. But if we do hack these turrets successfully, there's a chance we could get a permanent boost to our hacking skill. Now, however, Zircon's lightning hands, it's a free attack, and he's hit the mech. Of course, now our cover's been blown, but nobody's expended any action points and everybody's on Overwatch. So the second they start moving, Rita starts lighting them up, Ike starts lighting them up, Quickie Baby starts lighting them up, all with these new mag assault rifles, and Jingles just, yeah. I'd say that was a successful ambush. Okay, right, more like that please guys. Let's not have a repeat of the previous mission. Now, where's the objective? It's all the way over there. Okay, well I think they know we're coming now. But that's going to be a new autopsy that we can conduct. Well, autopsy is not really the right word, it's purely mechanical. But hopefully we're going to get some new technology out of the wreck of that mechanical enemy unit. I can't even remember what it's called. I'm sure it will come to me at some point. They're very nasty, by the way. They have grenade launchers mounted in their backs. They're basically Advent's version of Jingles, the Grenadier. If one of those things gets the option of firing at you, you do not want to have your troops clustered together in a group because, yeah. Particularly if you're on a rooftop, because it'll blow the roof up and you will not just take grenade damage, you'll take falling damage and end up on the ground floor. So those things are bad, okay? But anyway, it's dead, we're not. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the whole American Rita thing. It's... yeah. I'll probably end up changing it back at some point. Right, Zircon, on Overwatch. Everybody else, move up.
No problem, boss.
Later on with your specialists, you get the ability to have them automatically go into Overwatch once they reach the end of their move. So you can expend both of their moves moving forward, and then automatically have them go into Overwatch. They also get another skill which not only puts them into Overwatch, and there's the objective and some bad guys. So we're in combat, but Zircon on long watch, and this time he's got a Gauss rifle, and that will do. Go on, Quickie Baby, have it, have some. Yes, got them both. Yes, that was good, Quickie Baby. Oh, and somebody got a promotion. Fantastic. What was I talking about? I've forgotten. I'm sure it wasn't important. Oh yes, specialist abilities. As well as going into Overwatch once they've expended all of their moves, providing they haven't fired, they get an upgrade of that skill which puts them into deep cover. So you can actually move a specialist, expend both of their moves purely on movement, and then have them automatically not just go into Overwatch at the end of both of those moves, but also hunker down into deep cover at the same time. And it's fantastic for drawing fire. Right, yep, Zircon, while there's nothing else going on, you're going to reload and go into pistol Overwatch. Might have been a better idea to use his second move to just move him forward a little, because pistol Overwatch isn't going to have the range to hit anything that these guys bump into. Like that. Yeah, pistol Overwatch did nothing. Okay, they've reacted and moved. But it's still my turn. So, Ike. Okay, you can move up to that bench and get into half cover behind it. And new weapons or not, you still don't have a very good chance of hitting those guys, so we'll put you in Overwatch. Jingles, move up to the position that Ike vacated. Now, that grenade launcher. Can't hit the sectoid, but I think we can hit the trooper. Yeah, we can. That'll do. Fire in the hole. And he only has 3 health, so that's a guaranteed kill. Careful, Jingles. Watch out for the property damage. Somebody's got to pay for this. Right, Rita. Yeah. She's going to reload and go into Overwatch. Now it's the sectoid's turn. He's doing something. Something psychic. Ooh. I think... is he reanimating? He is! He's reanimating the trooper. Ugh. Alright, well, he doesn't get to shoot. Yeah. He doesn't get to shoot because he's a zombie. And he's only got 3 health, so I'm not too worried. Now, at this kind of range, now that he's reloaded, it's worth a shot. Come on, Zircon. New weapon. Show us what it can do. That'll do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Sectoid. Where's your friends now, huh? Quickie baby. Can move up into half cover behind that bench. And, yeah, he doesn't have a... Oh, actually, he can hack the workstation now. That removes the timer. So I can deal with the rest of the mission at my leisure. With a specialist, you don't have to get right next to the target that you're going to hack. You can do it from range using your gremlin drone. 66% chance of unlocking a cache of intel. Yep, got it. Bonus intel, fantastic. Right. Mission objective achieved. Let's remove the timer countdown.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
How many more hostiles are there? And are they going to have reinforcements?
Absolutely.
Jingles? Up you go, my son. No, we're going to suppress him. That'll do. Suppression doesn't actually do any damage, but if he tries to move while being suppressed, everybody gets a free reaction shot against him. Ike. Move him up. Moving from cover to cover. What's his chances of hitting from there? Yeah, not great. However, no, he's just outside of the frag grenade range. Okay, Ike into Overwatch. Rita. Nearest cover is outside of a movement limit. This is a little risky. Can you... No, still outside of frag grenade range. Alright, you're on Overwatch as well. Your move, what are you going to do? He's not moving. He's using another psionic attack. He's panicked, Quickie baby. Quickie baby's lost his nerve. Quickie baby, you big girl, calm down. And he missed because he's panic firing. But it could have been worse. Nobody's actually taken any damage. And if I kill that guy, Quickie baby's psychic effect will be removed. I can't control him while he's panicked, of course, so that's bad. Right. Circon. Screw it, move up. He's becoming increasingly irrelevant all the way back there. I mean, the Gauss rifle has a very, very good range, but that guy is right at the other end of the map. Jingles. Jingles has to reload his cannon, but... Oh, it's just out of frag grenade range. So we'll reload the gun. Suppressive fire does use a lot of ammunition, that's the only downside.
Ready to go.
And we'll suppress him again. And then we'll get somebody up there, like Ike, to run up while he's suppressed and carve his sneaky grey alien sectoid face off. Yeah, you like that, don't you, bitch? And he's dropped some loot. Was that the last alien? I guess we'll find out.
Enemy eliminated. Need to get a closer look.
What loot did we get? An Illyrium core. Oh, those are good. Those are good. We're going to need those.
Status confirmed.
Yes!
All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Fantastic. And I got promoted. And that's a flawless mission. Nobody injured. All enemies killed. Mission objective achieved. More like that, please, guys. No more screw-ups like the last mission. It's making me look bad on YouTube. Alright. So, right, let's see what we got out of that one then. All hail the return of the conquering heroes.
An impressive performance, Commander. Our troops' skills are improving with every deployment.
You're damn right they are, Dr. Tigan. Right. Corporal Ike, Shadow Strike or Shadow Step? Gonna go with Shadow Step, same as Rita. Ike's movement will now no longer trigger reaction fire or Overwatch. Very handy if you need to get into melee range in order to carve somebody up. And Quickie baby, check you out, my first lieutenant. Whoa. So, scanning protocol. It basically triggers a pulse from your gremlin drone that lights up any enemies in the area. Or Field Medic. His equipped medkits have 2 extra charges, and I don't actually have a medic, so I'm going to go with that on Quickie baby. But I may have to end up recruiting a medic to use in later missions. And we'll need to get Doc Tigan at work analysing this Advent mech.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
Thank you, movie voiceover guy, but I don't do this for praise, I do it for cash. So things are starting to come along quite nicely. We've developed some weapons that aren't quite as terrible as the ones that we begin the game with. Quickie Baby won the bet to see who could get promoted to officer first. Circon's calling hacks on that one. We've still barely scratched the surface of this game, however. What is Advent up to? What is Project Avatar? Where the hell are the rest of all the Project Avatar black sites? And is it going to be possible to actually break into Advent's security network? And what kind of technology am I going to need to research in order to do that?
Avengers
All these
on
questions,
course.
and many others that you probably didn't even think of asking and don't really care about the answers to, coming up in a future episode of XCOM 2 with the mighty Jingles. Enjoy your weekend, folks. Take care, and I'll catch you next time.